Estimate is an hour, and that is a very high estimate. If nothing goes horribly wrong, this should be about a 40-minute run. But the 1 hour estimate is in case of real trouble. Alright, I'm just gonna put in the names first. And I did not donate to my own name, I promise. Alright, are you ready? The timer will start as soon as I press A. Alright, so this is a story about how I am gonna save my lovely friend Ribkella. And right off the bat, there's actually gonna be farming in this game, unfortunately. Those little red orbs in the top right, you have to farm 45, like right off the bat. And you start the farming process right on this screen. So you start by killing the blue snakes, and then you walk slowly, so that they all clump up together in the top left corner. You can probably see them. And they respawn on the same spot where they die. So you walk kind of slowly like this. Get them all to gather up. And yeah, this should do it. And then you just kill them in one swoop, and they all drop health, which is bad. Oh, missed everything. And then we kind of have to reset this. Like that. Well, that's a good drop. So I need 45 for this first farming sequence. You need a total of 130. And the game only allows you to have a maximum of 99. And there's also a little funny gimmick where after a total of 100 drops have been, the drop rate goes down from 50 to 25% from all enemies. And after a total of 75 olives, which is the red orbs, and bay leaves, which is health, there's a total of 75 from each of them, and after that there won't be any more drops until you switch to another level. Oh, missed it. Oh, there we go. So this is actually pretty good. I usually mess up the farming part, and oh, there we go. Yeah, they drop at different intervals sometimes. I hate when that happens. I'm not feeling happy about that, so I have to, like, clump them up together again, and there we go. But don't worry, like, if you think this is boring, I know it is, but the game's gonna be a lot more action-packed in a little while. It's only the beginning that's a lot of farming.
So, Crippe, how does this game compare to Zelda 2, which is coming up later in the marathon?
Yeah, this is the known Zelda 2 clone. There is some similarities. I mean, it's a 2D action scroller game, but they have kind of similar enemies to some degree. Like the bats, for example. I hate bats. The final boss is also pretty similar, like Shadow Link. You fight Hades in this game. He is completely invisible, like you can't even see him. And he kind of does a similar thing. He just walks up to you and just whacks you with his sword. That's like the biggest similarities that I can find. No money drops.
And maybe the more important question, which is the better game?
That's actually a hard question. I'd say this one, actually. I actually enjoy this one more, because it has one of my favorite items ever made in a NES game, which I'm gonna be grabbing pretty soon.
Okay, now that you got the orbs, what's gonna happen now?
Now I'm gonna go talk to Zeus, the god of gods, and he's gonna bless my run, hopefully.
And he's not related to I Am Error, right?
Huh?
He's not related to this guy Error.
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Just making sure.
But basically, you need to talk to Zeus in order to receive help from all the other gods in this game. If you don't talk to Zeus, like, the other gods won't even bother with you. Oh. Oh, actually, I rarely do full runs of this game, so there's been very few resets in the farming sequence, but if you want to watch a really good run of this, I recommend you go watch Boxfat. He is the current world record holder in this. He has like a 31-minute run on SDA, which is deathless. Amazing. And he does a lot of resets on the olive farming, but he doesn't play this currently because I think he's done with it. Optimal time for the farming, I'd say 4 minutes, something like that. Or I say that's the average. So there's a little bit of RNG coming up in this place. I'm gonna rely on 2 bats giving me a good pattern. Like, it's not a big deal if they give me the bad pattern. Oh, that's bad. I was not supposed to take damage there. Here's the first bat. Yeah, he gave me a bad pattern. Whatever.
I guess you can say that this is just marathon luck.
Yeah, here's the second one. Oh, he gave me a good pattern. Cool.
We have a $5 donation from Spim with 12 M's, saying, "Good luck in battling Olympus, Crippe. Shadowgate Nez for ESA 14."
Thank you, Spim. Alright, so I'm sorry to say that I'm gonna return to my farming sequence once again. So I mentioned earlier that after a total of 75 drops from each item was made, you can't get any more, but now I went to another level and I'm back to this level. That means that the counter has been reset and I can continue farming. This time I need another 45, which means I'm gonna be up to 90 when I'm done. But after this farming sequence, the last one is gonna be far away. So after I'm done with this farming sequence, there's gonna be a lot of action. And the reason why I need the olives so early is because I need an item, an ocarina from Poseidon. It costs 60, but then later in the run, I need 70 olives to buy the divine sword. Oh yeah, I'm good. Bad drops. Actually, nothing.
And while you're farming, what other games are you gonna run during this week at the ESA?
I'm gonna be doing Power Blade, which I did last year at ESA, which went horribly wrong. And then I'm also doing a Shadowgate race with Nisse, and I'm actually hyping up the Shadowgate race because we're gonna show off a never-before-seen route with a bunch of glitches, and yeah, it's gonna be cool, actually, really cool.
Is it gonna be a world record, you think?
Yes.
So we got another world record hype coming up. That's cool.
Well, not in this game, in Shadowgate, that is.
Yes, of course.
So yeah, like if there's more donations, or if you want to read out like information about Doctors Without Borders, this is your time. And to all the viewers, this is a good time to use the bathroom and grab a drink and whatever. Yeah, there you go. Don't forget to wash your hands.
So close to the sleep cam. So close.
So this is like the fastest way you can farm in this game. There's no faster way, except what the test does, but that's like holding left and right at the same time and luck manipulation.
not as good as getting yourself a drink, but we have a $10 donation from Sebastian Burke saying, "Hi Crippe, we miss you. From Sumi and Sloopy in Hawaii, love."
Aw. Thank you, Sumi and Sloop. Oh, come on. You can do better than this. No drops. Come on, please. Well, that's good. Come on, keep going. Only 9 more. Please? Stop. Stop! That should be good. Oh, lots of money. Thank you. Even more. 5 more. And after this, I'm gonna get a really cool item. Oh, and in case anyone was wondering why I went to the dark temple with the guy that told me to get out, I need to speak to him in order to get the item that I'm about to get. There we go, 90. So instead of Zeus being here, it's gonna be Hermes, and he's gonna give me a pair of new sandals. And they allow me to jump higher, and they also have a secondary function that I'm gonna be showing off in just a few seconds. And here we go. Up and away. Yeah. You can stick to the ceiling. Best item. I just realized that I forgot to play it safe and actually save. So here's crossing my fingers that I don't die. Oh well. Oh, never mind, I'm dumb, I can save here. Never mind. You get a harp, which calls Pegasus if you play it at a sun monument. And it's basically like a world teleportation. Like Pegasus will fly you to another level. And normally you would need another weapon to get past here. What is it called? The cane of fennel or staff of fennel. You would need it to burn the bush. But if you turn around mid-air, you damage boost right through that that hedge. And
We
you
have.
also.
Oop. May I?
Yeah.
Okay, we have $15 from Kevin Tung saying, "Shoutouts to Crippe from Dota."
Who was that? Oh, whoa. This is Hydra, by the way. I hate this thing.
Dota, D-O-T-A is where the shoutouts are from.
Gotta love Dota, but who was the name?
Kevin Tung, as in T-U-N-G.
Oh. Don't recognize the name, but shout out to Dota. Shit. Please just die. There we go. And you get a sword, and you actually need it in order to kill the next boss. The next boss coming up is a Cyclops, and he doesn't even have a hitbox unless you use the sword. And don't worry about my health. I'm actually gonna get a health refill as well as extend, my life bar. That was not supposed to happen, by the way. You enter doors by pressing up, and I kinda pressed up when I was trying to kill the bat. Oh, that's right, go right. And the Cyclops is right here. 50-50% of that bat giving you like good or bad RNG. Just take a guess. And here's the Cyclops. Let's see if I can get a good fight. Oh yeah. And this is one of the most annoying levels in the game. Definitely not the hardest one, but it's up there. And as always, fuck birds in every video game ever made. And this is where you buy the ocarina. And I'm gonna save my game as well. Whoops, gotta pick up the item first. I don't wanna buy your thing, I just did. Oh dear. That's a lot of viewers. How you doing, everybody? Don't. This stone that I'm standing right next to is one of those sun monuments that you can call Pegasus at. And now I just got the flask. I didn't need to pause. The flask, if you use it near a fountain which restores your health, you'll actually store a bit of the water in the bottle, and you can use it one time whenever you like to refill all your health. And now I need to play the harp, because this is one of those harpies, and she sings a horrible song. And unless, like, if you don't play the harp, she'll completely destroy you, I promise. Like, your guy will be moving in slow motion, and you will also be pulled towards her. And normally you would use the fire staff to lit up this cave, but we're doing it dark. And this is the only room in the entire game where you need to do it blind. And now jump, and I made it. Yay. And now I'm just gonna go over to the monument, play my harp, and call Pegasus. And he's gonna drop me at the first level. And you know what that means? More farming, yay! But this is the last one. This is the last one. Oh, there you go. Instead of needing 45 this time, I only need 39, since I already have an extra. So this is gonna be slightly faster than the previous farming sequences. And this is the last one, I promise. You can do another route for farming. You can do 65 instead, but doing that kinda like the thing that I was talking about, drop rates decreasing after a total of 100 items have been dropped. Doing 45, 40 increases your chance of getting good olive drops. So 70 is the goal amount. And just like before, if there's donations or anything that needs to be said, go for it. That's a good drop. Oh, there's more in that little group. And it's actually easier to farm this time since I have my sandals and I can just jump over them without having them knock me back every time. It's easier to group them up on the ground. Because like I said before, they respawn exactly where they die. So you want them to die in a group, so they respawn as a group. I hate when they do that. Nice. It's also random when they decide to jump, like once they land on the floor. Was that a morning alarm? Oops, I missed a little bay leaf. That should be fine. Actually, it's not fine, because that means... Or does it mean he's gonna respawn differently? I don't know. Okay, 3 more, then I'm done farming. Yeah, give me 3 olives, please. There we go. I've got an extra one. So now I'm actually gonna be using the item that I got from the wizards in the dark cave. I'm gonna be using this pearl because in order to save my beloved ribbed killer, I need to gather 3 fragments of love, and they're like 3 big hearts that you need to collect in order to unlock the final level. And the first fragment is right here. It's hidden behind a path that can only be revealed with this orb. There you go. Yes, thank you. There's Ribbed Killer. And he was bitten by a poisonous snake and taken to Hades to be his beloved wife. And I do not approve. Ah. Oh, I missed it. So this is, I'd say this is the most annoying part in the entire run, going up the mountain. If you've played this game before, you probably recognize this part. Basically the mountain is full of pits everywhere. There's gonna be birds to knock you down the pits, there's gonna be little annoying monkeys knocking you down the pits. It's hell. And when you die, if you press continue, so that you like get to continue from the same stage where you die, you actually lose half of your olives. So the reason why I saved at Athena is because if I die, I have to retry from her temple, so I get to keep all of my olives. Should have just jumped over. And the key that I just picked up is needed for the second love fragment. But first we're gonna grab our new sword, the divine sword. And here comes Jaya, a big mud monkey. Oh, he fell down. What the? Oh, that was a bad fight, but didn't take too much damage. Here we go. Here we go. This is the worst part. Good monkey. Oh, I hate when he flies low. Give me a drop. Okay, don't pick up the drop. So, like, if you pick up the drop, it'll spawn another bird. Oh, shit, 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 shit. Here we go, here we go. Gotta kill the monkey, I don't trust him. To hell with all the birds, and then... Oh! Ah! I hate that part so much. Oh well. Don't forget to pick up the key. The monkeys are very deceiving sometimes, like, sometimes they like to jump at you, like, really, really fast, and I kinda like when they do that, but sometimes they like to sit around and wiggle their butt a little before they jump, and I hate when they do that. See? He stayed up. And then just... Okay, that was wrong with me. That was really wrong. Oh well. Alright, second try. Going up the mountain. Flying low again. Please give me a drop. Oh, shit. That means there's gonna be more birds spawning. He might actually spawn right in my face. He didn't. Please don't hit me twice. He hit me twice. Wait for the birds. Kill monkey. Thank you, I guess. Goddamn monkey. He went back up. Oh, I made it. I made it. I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm safe. Oh, that was scary. Like, I practiced this part for almost 2 hours before my run, and the monkey never did that to me. Alright, Divine Sword. If you press up and B using this sword, you'll shoot a little lightning beam. It drains half, a little... whatever you want to call it. I usually call it hearts, even though it isn't heart, but half of a little energy thing on your life meter. And you can actually kill yourself if you just spam the beam. And this beam is actually going to be extremely useful during the final fight. Oh, whoops. Not supposed to do that. I'm gonna Death Warp. Since I don't need my olives anymore, I can just do that. Respawn at the beginning, since it's a lot faster.
Do we have a counter for... Oh wait, that's never happened before. It is?
We actually have it on the wall?
We do. It's...
Is it at 1?
At least 1. The counter is up to 4. That's never happened before.
Oh, bad spawns. It still shoot lightning, what? Kill the little monkey. And then here's come the centaur. Just wait a little, jump over, no problem. Like, waiting for a second there is a safe strat. You don't really need to. You can just bomb rush him and hit him, and in his after hit invisibility you just run straight through him. Anyways, this is the second love fragment from Ribkilla. Beloved Crippe, thank you. Thank you.
We have a $1 donation from Ethan Dogan saying, Crippe, I'm donating this in hopes that you'll listen to reason and just let our killer die.
Die! Or get stunned. Ah! That's no big deal. It might actually be faster to die to the centaur. Yeah. It doesn't matter. I mean, either way, I'm supposed to go to this monument right here. It doesn't really matter. Since money is of no importance anymore. I can just... Well, I can keep dying, but it's not a good thing.
I'm
So-
amazed that people figured out these games back in the days without guides.
Oh yeah. Although there are a lot of cryptic stuff in this game, like the first energy extender that I found, the one that's hiding in the treetops. It's so cryptic. Like the witch that is on the screen right before, she says something like, "The crows are telling me that something's in the treetops." But then you have to figure out to stand on the correct tree and duck and slash. Like, it won't work if you stand and slash. You have to duck and slash in order to make it drop down from the trees. Most pathetic boss in the game, by the way. Talos. Yeah, just... Oh, whoops. I'm blaming that on my D-pad. So that was 1 door, 2, 3. Jump over that guy. And this door right here is Minotaur, which I'm gonna kill. Wait, I actually... Oh, I have full energy, don't I? Yeah, I do. I don't need to go in here. So the Minotaur boss fight is actually pretty cool because you can totally mess him up if you do good. And I'm actually gonna need a little serious time on this boss because I need to listen. Here we go. Just get him in the corner and then... No, I dropped it. Oh well, he can't get out at least. He can still hit me though. There we go. You can kill him like in one combo, he won't even get to touch you. Takes a certain rhythm though. And this is the final fragment. And somehow her ribbed killer changes clothes. They were white before. So all we gotta do now is escape from the maze and go to the final level. I'm just gonna refill my health before that. And once again, Talos is gonna be wanting to kill me, but he's not gonna make it. Good luck next time. Oh shit, oh shit. Shoot! No, it's okay. And this is the final level. This is the gateway to hell. And so you go left, left, right, and left. If you take a wrong path, you have to fight a special Cyclops. And this is Cerberus, although he only has 2 heads. 8 hits with the Divine Sword, he loses his first head, god damn. The first head is still, like, intact, and that's good. Because once the... Oh shit, this is really, really bad. Please stop it. Once he loses his first head, like there you go. Now there's a timer on Cerberus before his first head respawns. If the head respawns, he gains back all his life. And that bat in front of me right now is a real run killer. Like, if you just go for it and he gives you the bad pattern, you're dead. Yeah, it actually does. It does remind you of Ryger a little bit. The music, a little bit as well, I guess. Oh shit, should have just went straight. Okay. These 2 rooms coming up right here, by far the worst in the entire game. So much RNG. Oh, good, good. And now comes the even worse part. There's gonna be a giant snake, and he won't let me pass. I might... it's normal to die here a couple of times. Totally normal. Thank you, game. Sometimes your character kinda decides to let go of the ceiling when you jump. Please, snake? Oh, that's so good. Look at that, no damage. Isn't that beautiful? And then you gotta stand here and kill these things. Whoa, what the? That's weird. Got him. And then there's gonna be one more. It is okay to lower your volume, by the way. I know this music sucks. I'm gonna go ahead and take the little refill right here. Having as much health as possible is really important in the final part of this, because I'm gonna be relying on the lightning from my sword to take out the final boss. He's gonna be completely invisible. Like, all you're gonna see is a black room and me shooting lightning at nothing, and then you're gonna hear a boss take damage. But, like I said, to do the lightning, you need to press up and B, but I'm gonna be crouching the entire time and trying to shoot my lightning. So, like, obviously I can't press down and up at the same time, but what I do is I hold down and I press B, and while the sword animation is out, I quickly press up and then back to down, and that allows my character to shoot a lightning beam while staying crouching. Ah, I messed up my strategy. I actually developed a strategy for this room and I failed it. Ah, so bad. And this Lamia right here, if she, like, if you jump into her without getting past, you might as well just kill yourself. She'll take half your health bar in one hit if you, like, touch her body. Taking an arrow, though, it's only 3. It's not too bad. Alright, I'm not gonna screw up my strategy this time. You jump, go through these guys. I messed it up again, I'm so sorry. I'm getting killed. What happens is, my character tries to walk up the stairs, but all I want to do is just jump up the stairs instead. So bad, too much damage. Alright. Get it together. There we go. There we go. 1, 2. I missed him! What the fuck? Alright. I'm just making stuff up now. Freestyling. Totally not intended, but I might actually be too low on health to do this. I might. Let's see if I can avoid damage from the snake here, otherwise... Whoa. Please just go away, snake. Okay, yeah. That's... I wouldn't have been able to beat the final boss with such low health. Like, I know I have my flask, but I need more health before I use my flask. That's unfortunate. And like, if I mess up on Hades and use my flask, and he doesn't die, I have to take a really, really long detour in order to refill. So I really want to make sure that I have the amount of health that I need. Right.
Just here to remind you that you don't have all too long time to get in your donations for all levels Bubble Bobble. There are still $80 missing if you want to see all of them and not just a select few.
Hate this place. Absolutely hate it. Okay, well, might as well just die. Like I said, you touch her, half your health bar is gone. There we go. Hate when that happens. Leave me alone, please. Ah. Oh man. Thank you. And then 1 and 2. There we go. That wasn't so hard now, was it? Please give me health. Please, 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 please. I need it. Help. I honestly don't know if this is gonna be enough. It should be. Maybe he can give me. Nope. Oh well, I'm gonna give it a try at least. So there's Ribbed Killer just waiting for me, and now here's the boss. Oh, I'm done. I'm done. I took damage from him. I'm done. I'm not gonna have enough life. No. Nope. Nope. What happens if retry that me? Oh no, that's no. Don't do the retry. That's I'm gonna start over from the mountain. Well, I'm gonna show you guys the detour in order to refill the flask, I guess. What's the time at, by the way? 41. That's not too bad, I guess. Is this the path to the detour? I think. I rarely take this path. All right. Well, tell me when we hit 50 minutes, and I'll just kill my own run, I guess.
We
That's a
have a $10 donation from Mark Goud saying, "It's only been a few hours since my last donation, but I can't let a donation incentive slip by. All level hype!"
What the? Well, they can still hit me, can't they? Like, this is really embarrassing. I haven't died to Hades like this in a long, long time. Or actually, now that I think about it, I think that's the wrong path. I think you take this path, and then you gotta take another staircase here, I think. Fuck. So I think you take this one. Is the one I want, I think. Yeah, this should be it. Yeah, it is. This is it. So normally I would be... Oh, wow. Wow, please, 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 please. Normally I would be down there, but now I gotta enter this door. And now there's a fairy. And she says like, "Oh, why did you enter this room? Oh, it's gonna send you back to the beginning. Here's some water, don't give up." But I give up. That's just to refill my life. Alright. Let's do this before 50 minutes. Thank you. Oh, he gave me the really, really good pattern there. No need to kill him. This jump is actually kind of tricky because you can bump your head against a rock and you'll fall down the stairs and die instantly. Whoops. Alright. Let's put it like this. If I die now, then I really am the worst Battle of Olympus player ever. Oh, that's dangerous. I'm actually just gonna move him. There we go. He's dead. Right now, actually. Yeah.
What was the time?
46. Wow. Ah, that was awful. That was just real awful. Let's return together to the peaceful village of Eli's. Well, we get to see the sunrise.
Awesome ending.
We had a sunrise 3 hours ago here.
Yeah. Ah, awful run. I'm sorry about the ending of the game. I'm really sorry. I should play a lot better. Oh well, that's Battle of Olympus, everybody.